Today we're talking about something interesting, the upcoming iPhone 17 Air. While this phone is expected to look amazing and be one of the slimmest iPhones Apple has ever made, it might be missing a feature that fans have been asking for years. Let's dive right into it. So what's the feature we're talking about? It's ProMotion, Apple's special display technology that allows your screen to refresh at up to 120 Hz and adjust automatically depending on what you're doing. It makes scrolling smoother, animations faster, and even helps save battery life by lowering the refresh rate when it isn't needed. For a long time, this ProMotion feature has only been available on the iPhone Pro models, and many people were hoping that Apple would finally bring it to the regular iPhone models in the iPhone 17 series, especially the brand new iPhone 17 Air. At first, there were some leaks that got people excited. These leaks suggested that both the iPhone 17 and iPhone 17 Air might finally get ProMotion, but now new reports are saying the opposite. According to the latest rumors, these phones may still have a 120 Hz display, but it won't be the same ProMotion technology you find on the Pro models. So what's the difference? A regular 120 Hz screen refreshes faster than a standard 60 Hz screen. That means everything looks smoother, whether you're scrolling through social media or playing a game. But ProMotion is smarter. It can adjust its refresh rate depending on what you're doing. If you're just looking at a still image or reading text, it can drop the refresh rate as low as 1 Hz to save battery. And when you start scrolling or gaming, it goes back up to 120 Hz instantly. That's also what makes features like the always-on display possible on the Pro models, where the screen can stay lit without using much battery. Without ProMotion, the iPhone 17 Air might still look good with its fast 120 Hz display, but you probably won't get those battery-saving features or the always-on display. That might be disappointing for a lot of users, especially those who don't want to spend extra for a Pro model. Now, let's talk about the design. The iPhone 17 Air is expected to replace the current Plus model in Apple's lineup, and, from what leaks are showing, this phone is going to look very different from previous models. One of the biggest changes is on the back. Instead of the usual square-shaped camera bump, Apple might use a design similar to Google's Pixel phones, where the camera stretches across the back in a strip-like design. But what's really grabbing attention is how thin this phone is supposed to be. Reports say it could be just 5.5mm thick. That's thinner than almost any smartphone on the market today. Leaked dummy units have shown off this ultra-slim design, and honestly, it does look really sleek. But here's the downside. Because it's so thin, there's a chance the battery size might be smaller than usual. Some leaks suggest that battery life could take a hit. And while Apple usually does a good job optimizing software to make the battery last longer, having a physically smaller battery can still be a concern. Also, let's be honest, most of us put a case on our phones anyway. So that ultra-thin design might not make much difference in real life if your phone's always inside a chunky case. Another thing to watch is how this phone will compete against other slim smartphones. For example, Samsung recently showed off its Galaxy S25 Edge, another super thin phone with a beautiful design. But surprisingly, it didn't sell as well as Samsung expected. That makes us wonder, will the iPhone 17 Air have the same problem? Because while good looks matter, people still care about features, battery life, and performance. And for many people, especially those buying the regular iPhone models, missing out on ProMotion might be a deal breaker. It's not just about smoother animations. ProMotion helps with battery life too, because it can lower the refresh rate when it's not needed. But here's the thing. Apple probably wants to keep some premium features exclusive to the Pro models. If the regular models had everything, fewer people would buy the more expensive ones. So from a business perspective, it makes sense. Still, it's a bit disappointing for regular iPhone buyers, especially since many other phone brands now offer similar or even better display technology in their non-premium models. To wrap it up, the iPhone 17 Air looks like it's going to be a beautiful, fresh design with an ultra-slim body. But if the rumors are true, it might skip ProMotion, which means no always-on display and possibly a smaller battery. The big question is, will people care more about looks or features? Let us know what you think in the comments. Would you buy a super thin iPhone without ProMotion? Or would you rather have better features and battery life? Thanks for watching. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more updates about the iPhone 17 series and all things Apple.